Hey guys, it's Ty Jones. Sorry, I'm just shooting a video. I'm in the middle of shooting this video. I'm a few minutes in, and my phone decides to do a software update. And yeah, and by the way, I do most of my videos from my phone. Very easy to do. Well, since we're going to talk about technology today, that will be something we definitely want to come back to. How easy it is really to do certain things like this, really with just the touch of a button. But I wanted to talk briefly today about technology and how the marriage is with that in network marketing. It's such a common question that I get almost daily about if do I need to be a online guru to make this business work in network marketing? And I will say no, you do not have to be, and I will explain here. But you can build this business just where you know, without really having any technological experience. And what I mean is you could really not even apply some of these things that I do online and build your business. In fact, many have. I mean, one of the most successful AdvoCare distributors that's on my team, one of our mentors, him and his wife built this thing, 18, 19 years, they're doing this before internet was really, being used at all, before obviously any social media and those types of things. And they did it all person to person. So they did it with just people in their lives and with meetings and things like that, and have been extremely successful in doing it. So to answer that question to all of you who think, well, Ty, I'm not going to necessarily, I don't know if I want to make videos, or Ty, I don't know if I want to set up a landing page or a website. Is it necessary to be successful in this industry? Absolutely not. Now, let me go back to those of you, because I've had this conversation with a lot of my team members. If you know Ty Jones, you know me, and you know what I'm doing in my business, and you've caught one of my videos before, you probably have come to the conclusion, or probably been to my landing page on my site to know I have all that set up. Now, we just did that over the last few months. I mean, I was doing some other things with social media before. I mean, I've been doing social media for probably 2.5 years, pretty solid. Now I've just started some other pieces. So as I've learned this business and how to market myself in AdvoCare, I've figured these things out. So I will tell you this. Let me explain it like this. Say you have an arsenal. You have an arsenal of tools or weapons, right? And that you want to utilize in your network marketing business. You can use some of those tools. I'm sure some use certain specific tools better than they do others because they're more comfortable with those tools, right? You can use some of those tools and be widely successful because you're so good at them. If that makes sense, right? So think of it as this. You have all these tools at your disposal. Which ones will you use? Let's go back to my bottom line here. I think the number one priority in this industry, if you're trying to build a massive team, using product, build a team, obviously you're helping them have success. You have success by helping your team, right? All that said, the ultimate goal here, number one goal if you're trying to do that, is you're trying to get people in front of your presentation. Let me be specific. Your presentation, guys, doesn't mean it has to be a website. Doesn't mean it has to be a landing page. It doesn't have to be this video right here on YouTube I'm shooting right now. It can be various things, right? It could be a meeting in your living room, meeting at your business. It could be a three-way phone call with your sponsor, with me. It could be, a conference call. It could be a Zoom video where you get people live just to hear what you're saying. There's the plethora of things that could be your presentation. Obviously, a lot of companies in network marketing have their own presentation. You could be getting people to that company presentation regularly, okay? I do all those things as well. But I will tell you guys this is my philosophy, and that's what, as I've grown in this industry, and that's what will happen for you if you're just starting, is that you will figure out different ways to do it, what you're comfortable doing, what you're not. Get really good at the things you're comfortable doing, and remember, expand upon those, because the ultimate goal is getting volumes of people to your presentation. Just want to be clear about that. Don't make it complicated. It's very that simple. So where people get complicated, they go, how do I do that, Ty? Well, we started just talking to people. When I started in this, I wasn't doing social media. I didn't know enough even to do all that. So let's get back to the technology piece. Can you build this business with your warm market, with your acquaintances, people in your life, never do any type of social media? Sure you can. Sure you can, and probably be very successful. Would you limit yourself in some degree? Yeah, I think you would, because, again, you're going to reach a lot more people on the internet. My videos do that. social media, those types of things do. I use those very well. My team, the members that are doing well are using those tools as well. So I can help you with all that, by the way. If this is something you're considering and joining my team, just know that I will work with you personally to help you do any of these things. But this is the thing. I'm not an internet guru. I'm not a IT guru. You probably know that from the way I shoot the videos, right? I just learned some of these things as I've gone on in this business and learned some of the tools. And guess what? You can hire other people to make these things better. What I mean is, I've got a company. If you follow me, you know about the Conversion Pros. If not, I'll make sure the link's on this page. I use the Conversion Pros for my site, my landing page, building my list. All that's done online, and I continue to expand upon that. So I can reach any of my followers. I've got hundreds now that get my daily emails, most times daily, okay? Sometimes a couple a day. So in shooting these videos, I get the videos out to them, So those are the things I'm doing daily that are very easy. And again, the Conversion Pros is set up to make it easy for people like us who are not IT gurus. You don't need to do all that. The work's done for you. And the cool part about it, if you don't know, the Conversion Pros, not only do I get to promote my brand, myself, and my business and what I'm doing, but I also, as my people get involved with me, that I'm helping with the Conversion Pros. It's an affiliate site, so I actually get some monetary gain from them, helping them do the very same thing. So you've actually got two businesses in one. If you're marketing one, say, network marketing company, you can use the Conversion Pros to market, and you actually benefit from both, and you're helping your team in doing it. So they can, obviously, it's month to month, so they can stop anytime they want if they're not feeling like they're getting having success with it or not utilizing it. So there's no lock in there. So let's go back to that. Technology, yes. I promise you, if you've never done it before, it can be a little scary. It's like anything the first time. You can learn it all. I can show you. We've got the tools, the Conversion Pros, other tools in sight. Again, it's about getting people in front of you, and they might not be able to decide the first time. As you know, if you're talking to your warm market guys, there might be somebody in your warm market that you've been working on. I've had people literally take a year and a half, said no to me multiple occasions. Not that I was going after them constantly, but over a year and a half, we'd had conversations. I thought they would be great. They chose not to join me. A year and a half later, they do. And got involved. So those are all types of scenarios. So guess what? If you're marketing someone online that you don't know personally, if you can keep kind of dripping on them, so to speak, with the emails and the content, then they may come to the conclusion that you're the perfect person to partner with. And that's what you want. And you can do that without doing that in person each time. So think about that. I do most of that with a push of a button. A couple of things, shoot it, boom, done. Though I still recruit with my people in my lives and my warm market and those types of things. So I hope this was a good video. I thought this would be a great video based on, I think, when people see maybe what I'm doing or some of the other gurus, if you want to call them that, in the industry, there's so much out there. Does it mean you have to do all of them? No. One thing I'll be just very honest with you about is one thing when my wife and I were talking about this, one thing that she was very clear about, she really just didn't want to have everybody over the house every week and do a meeting. I've got people that do that and they're very successful doing it. That was just a request from her. I do have a business, so I can have people in my club. That said, I still can have meetings and all that. So that was just something that she wasn't comfortable doing, and I, said not a problem because there's various ways you can market this. So everybody's situation is different. Don't limit yourself because you'll go, oh, I'll never shoot a video like Ty. You may find that you become really good at it because the more I do it, the more comfortable I've gotten at it, and I enjoy sharing with others. So I wasn't sure I was about shooting video myself. I was actually more comfortable in person typically, but now that I've been doing so many of them, it's really non-issue, and I'll tell you, I didn't want to do them initially. So I hope this helps. Again, all my information is going to be in this video. I'm also going to send that link, like I mentioned, to the Conversion Pros. My cell number's on here. Please feel free to call me. Guys, if you call me and you don't reach me, I get calls every day, please leave me a message. I get calls all the time. I got people marketing me stuff too. It's sometimes it's almost impossible to get to every phone call. But if you call me and you leave me a message, I promise you I will call you within 24 hours and we'll chat. Love to hear more about what you're doing. Maybe if you have some questions about AdvoCare and what I'm doing and how we've been successful with this, I'd love to share it with you. So hopefully you have a wonderful day.